Mrs. George Lee is a forgotten heroine. I would call her a silent crusader.
Mrs. George Lee's maiden name was Tan Cheng Hyong. She was from a wealthy family and subsequently married into one. Her husband, George Lee, who was the younger brother of Lee Kong Chen, owned George Lee Motors and Happy World amusement park. Her financial comfort, though, did not make Mrs. Lee's fate after marriage any different from many women of her time.
After 15 years of marriage and 9 children, my world came apart when my husband took a concubine. At one point, I even contemplated suicide. I realized it was important to feel positive and forgive. To overcome my grief, I immersed myself in social work to help women worse off than myself.
Now, luckily, she had money of her own. But what about women with 9 children who did not have money of their own and their husband had now another wife? You must remember that at that time, it was very easy to get another wife because there were a lot of poor women around who didn't mind being a concubine. That was much better than many of the other jobs that they could find.
Back then, divorce laws in Singapore were lenient and most marriages were not properly registered. Apart from a small fraction of Chinese and Indian women who were married under the civil and Christian marriage ordinances, the larger part of the female population was unprotected against religious and customary laws that allowed polygamy.